The guitars here in GarageBand, despite not sounding super awesome, are fun to play. And you can play them in chords view or notes view. But unless you know your way around a fretboard, it can be a bit intimidating. What if there was a way to, instead of using the guitar view here for your guitars or the bass view for your basses, you could use a keyboard view instead? Well, that's what we're going to show you right here, right now. So let's go back out to our track view. We showed you there how we can select the guitar, but we don't want to do it that way. We're going to delete that one. And we didn't want an acoustic. We actually want an electric guitar here. So let's hit the plus button here. And instead of guitar, what we're going to do, we're going to scroll on across and we're going to go to our keyboard and hit more sounds. Now here in more sounds, you've got your Alchemy synth there that you can go into. You've got keyboards, which you'd probably be aware of. If you've got the keyboard collection, you've got a heap of keyboards in there. You've got all your Alchemy synth and your synth sounds that you can use. But if you scroll all the way down, and sometimes it's hidden, so sometimes you've actually got to scroll over here on the left and tap on your other, you're going to get all these. And guess what? A lot of our instruments that you have to play using the bass or the guitar are right here to be played using the keyboard. So for this one, in fact, I've changed my mind. I was going to go with a hard rock guitar. I actually want a bass guitar. I want to get a P bass to go with my cool little woodwind sound here, because a P bass sounds cool, right? Yeah. And the cool part about this is you can even come over here and use these and autoplay. But let's say I wanted to do a custom bass line, but I don't want to use the bass guitar interface. I can just use the keyboard. So let's do this now, shall we? We'll hit record and we'll record in some bass. There you go. Is that the bass? Is that the best bass line I've ever created? No, but it's a good example of what we can do here. So there is our bass there, and it's exactly the same now. We can come in here and we can edit it and we can change it. We can adjust the notes. We can do all the cool things. We actually get more control here now than we do of our bass guitar. One of the big benefits of this is a lot of folks, when they come in here and they start playing guitar in GarageBand, they realize that you're actually limited here. If we come to guitar and we go more sounds and we go to, say, the roots rock, you're limited with how many frets you have based on the size of your device. So I've got an 11-inch iPad here and I've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 frets. If you've got a smaller iPhone, it may only be 8 frets. If you've got a 12-inch iPad, it might be 12 frets. But you can't get any higher than here and any lower than a low E, because it's based around the actual guitar. So if we play it there, and yeah, you get the cool things like your string bends and your slides and your hammer-ons, which you can... So if you want to use that sort of stuff, that's cool. But for a lot of us, we're just recording in parts that we don't want anything like that. So if instead of using that, we hit the plus button here, and this time we go back to our keyboards and go into our other and our, where is it, the roots rock. The same thing here. So there's that low E. But guess what? Because we can scroll down here, we can actually put it into like a drop C tuning. And we can go all the way up here. There you go. And even better than that, I'm pretty sure, even though you can't go higher than that here when you're recording, I'm pretty sure once you go into your edit, because we're playing it right here in your keyboard sound, once you edit it, I'm almost positive, correct me if I'm wrong, GarageBand, but we can now grab this and we've got more range. Yeah, we can. So there it is. So now we can actually bring this even higher. And even lower. Yeah, okay, so we can't go past C1. But yeah, you can go anywhere from C1 right up to, what, C6 or 7? So you get the full range of the keyboard as opposed to just the range of the guitar. So it's kind of cool. It's a cool way here to actually record in bass. I use this a lot for your bass sounds because as fun as it is to see that real bass guitar when you're recording or that real guitar like this, it gets a bit fiddly trying try to play it right here on the screen when you can just use the keyboard instead.